I gotta go back here, but it's right.
This? Stand up.
Hello everyone, welcome to Adventures with Indy and Jane. Today we're going to talk about Motocamp. Motocamp is at the Deaf Camp near Parry Sound, Ontario. And because of COVID and the times that we now have, all the programming had to be adjusted. So what you will see in this video is an adjustment to how things were done before. Thank you all very much for watching, liking, subscribing, and make sure you tell your friends to watch Adventures with Indy and Jane. Thanks. Enjoy. Hi there folks, this is Jane with Adventures with Indy and Jane. I'm here today with Dario Zecca, who's going to talk to us all about Motocamp. Stop moving, Dario.
Sorry.
You're coming out of the screen.
Coming out of the shot. There we go.
Out of the shot there. And we're going to talk to Dario about Motocamp and how it was different this year, and about the community drop-in ride nights. Stay tuned.
Usually our Motocamp programs consist of a week-long summer camp program for kids. The parents will drop their kids off. They'll stay with us. We do everything that a normal summer camp does, except for we learn how to ride dirt bikes as well. So that's like our main. Some kids go to volleyball camp, some kids go to basketball camp. Our kids go to dirt bike camp. This year, because of COVID, we weren't able to have the stay-over portion. Well, it was announced really late that we were allowed to have some sort of camps, but we didn't have time to get everything in order. So we decided to have just a day camp style. So the kids would just come for the day and then be picked up and go home and everything at night. We made it pretty contactless because of COVID. We didn't do any like food or any congregations of any type, so it was a little bit different. Me and my dad and some of our staff were talking about how it's not really the same because it just doesn't have the same feel of our normal Motocamp program, and usually we intertwine with the Deaf Camp program. We get to see all of their campers and we eat meals at the same cafeteria. So missing that type of atmosphere at camp really, it bummed me out a little bit, but it was nice just to do something on the property versus nothing. Like last year, we weren't allowed to do anything up here. As far as our open ride nights go, we're going to be open every Wednesday night from, I believe it's 4:30 until 8 o'clock. And that's pretty much for the local people to just come drop in, use our track, and enjoy the property as much as we do during camp. So that's our open ride nights. And I think Jane's got a question for me.
I do have a question for you. So if somebody's interested in coming to the open ride night,
Yeah.
Do they have to register?
Yeah, so because of COVID and everything, we have like a strict number cut off. So I believe we accept 25 people per night, and that's just to limit the amount of interactions you have with people. If you want information, you can go over to our website, www.motocamp.ca. The information is listed right on the home screen, right at the top hand corner, and it's the contact is Christy, and I don't know her email offhand, but it's right there on the main page. So if you want to get in touch, you can email her, and she will add you to the list of people that can come to the open ride night. So we do limit it to 25 people, and yeah, if you want to get in touch with her, you can come on out.
When Dario, when people see the video, they're going to see little kids,
Yeah.
and they're going to see like big kids.
Yeah.
And how do you manage? How does it work when you have different age groups and different abilities? How do you make it work?
So this week we were really lucky. Our little kid is actually a kid who's a local, and he's been coming here for a few years. So he wasn't much of an issue at all. He was 7 years old. In the past few weeks, or in the past years, we've had really young kids, like 4 or 5 years old, can just started learning how to ride a bike, and now are riding a dirt bike. We would usually break them up into a separate group, and that's where my younger brother would usually take them and work with them and just develop all the little stuff that they need to learn, like balance and braking, and throttle control is a huge one. Getting used to wearing the gear, because lots of the little kids have a hard time wearing the helmets. They're heavy and they get the little bobblehead action. So that's how we kind of break it up. We split into groups. Our day camps this year, we only had 10 people, so it was pretty manageable. But in years past, when we have 40, 45, 50 people, we split up into about 10 kids per group, and then probably 3 to 4 instructors per group. So the kids are worked with pretty closely, and especially the little kids, they get extra instructors and extra instruction to make sure that they are set up to succeed.
And I noticed that today, Dario, when you were on the TT track,
Yeah.
and the riders were going up and down a very steep hill, and I really enjoyed watching all the staff get so excited when the riders were successful.
Yeah, well, that's the most joy that we can get, right, is seeing like our students succeed. So it's really nice, even when they do stuff like the sandhill, and seeing them get to the top of the sandhill after they're going, oh no, I don't know if I'm going to be able to go up that. We get a lot of satisfaction out of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And one of the other things I noticed is the Motocamp is much more than just learning to ride a dirt bike. It's all about character. It's all about being kind to one another.
Yeah.
And why do you have that philosophy? I know your dad started Motocamp, and he's Lino Zecca, and he was a professional rider for a while, and so were you.
Yep.
But why did you both feel, and your brother Talon too, why did you both all feel that these kind of characteristics were worth passing on?
Well, to say it's like more than just learning how to ride dirt bikes, we consider that because we're all very lucky to be in the position that we're in. So we're lucky to get to come here, and sorry, I have the sun in my eyes, I'm trying. We're very lucky to be able to ride dirt bikes and to be on this property and share the experiences that we had. So we want to try and pass on those positive attributes to our students and our campers. And we just want to show them, you know, every day's a good day if you're on a dirt bike. Like, even if you're struggling with something, even if you can't do one thing right, or it seems like you keep messing up this one corner, like, it doesn't matter. It's a good day because we're on a dirt bike. So we like to pass that along and try and give like the positive attitude. Along that same line, it's been raining so much lately.
Oh yes, it has.
And in the rain comes like the sad cold faces, and it's hard for us as staff sometimes to sit there and be like, okay, it's raining, let's go have fun. But like, it's important because that sets the whole tone for the day. And if we as staff look like we're bummed out, then the campers are going to be a little bit bummed out and be like, oh, well, it's raining, you know, this is a kind of a blah day, and we don't want to do that. So as far as like character and trying to pass that on to our students, we really try and practice like what we preach. We don't stand there and say, it's raining, it's going to be a terrible day, like, just pack up, let's go. We put the garbage bags on, which is what we use instead of rain jackets, and go out and make the best of it, because that's the best we can do. And we only have so many days up to this beautiful camp. We only had 8 days this year, so can't waste any of them, really.
No.
Yeah.
No. Is there anything else you'd like to add, Dario?
I don't think so. Those are good questions. You set me up for some really good ones. I didn't know what I was going to have to answer.
Well, you did great. And I want to thank you very much, Dario, for joining us today on Adventures with Indy and Jane. And we look forward to seeing Motocamp run a little more normally in the coming years.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to getting back to some normal for 2022. And I can't wait to check out the adventures.
Thanks, Dario.
No problem.
On the pegs, lean way back. Okay, Daryl, you want to go to the pylon? Nice and slow, nice and slow. Stand, 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 stand. Way back. All right? There we go. Nice and slow, nice and slow. Lean way back, way back. Nice. Drop away before you lean back. All right, when you're way back there, now you become a pendulum. Okay, so fluid motion. Let the bike drop away, and away you go. Okay? There you go. Next one, really stretch it out. Go ahead, Jackson. Feet on the pegs, let's go. Feet on the pegs, let's go. Lean back. That's okay.
That's the only one I could press.
That's okay. Stand up. As soon as you start to move, you can do it in neutral too. It's easy. Don't touch your brakes, right? Feet on the pegs, lean back, lean back. Nice. That's as smooth as it comes. Perfect. Sure? So Jack, just make sure you lean back, okay? As soon as the bike starts to roll, you lean back.
Why don't you lean back? No, it's
Lean back, lean back. Knees nice and tight.
I don't want to go again.
Sit.
Too
bad, do it. I'll stand.
No.
Stick your bum out a little more.
I will
You're
drive
going
away
straight
back.
up. See what I mean? This is the habit that we gotta break. Because we so hear me out for a sec.
I'd watch it.
Hear me out. Guys, you're going to come way down to this corner, right to here, and point yourself, and you can stop if you want. It's not a problem. It's a first gear climb. It's not fast. All right? Mav, can you come and do it again, please? No problem.
Stay there.
And you're gonna, little bit of speed right here, just a little bit. But you're not gonna get too much where you're gonna compress and jump. You want the tires to stay on the ground. Nice and slow. Ready? Standing. Really wide. It's not hard, but you'll be fine.
I'm not doing it.
First gear? Sure. Get on it. It's like stuck up. Don't overthink it. As soon as you move, yeah. Go. Way wide. Yep. I have like motocamp. Nice.
Easier than going down.
You saw how fast it went? No big deal. Look at Dario. Look at the line. Watch out. Up you go. I'm going to be right behind you. Okay? Don't overthink it. Go. Go. You got it. Go, 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 go.
This is the bridge that connects both the TT track and the Pro track.
So, the one thing, guys, all of you, can never do when you're going down this hill, touch the front foot. Never.
Let it roll a little bit more. You got it. Little bit less back. Yeah, you got it.
And when you get to the top, back off.
Go over there. Back right, slow down, keep it.
One thing, guys, all of you, can never do when you're going down this hill, touch the front foot. Ever.
Got it. Level but less flat. Back. Yeah, you got it. Look up, look up, look up.
Go, go, go.